Welcome, everybody. Okay, I've been putting this off for a long time. I just got off work, I feel energetic, I think I'm going to do this now. Finally, we're going to play Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, and I really hope you guys appreciate what I do for you, because this took me a lot of work. I decided to play the game a lot, and practice it a lot, until I could get to the point where I could beat it on one continue. At first I wanted to play the game to the point where I could beat on one life, but no, I'm not doing that. You know why? Because this game kills you for randomness reasons, and any game that does that is cheap. Too cheap to beat on one life, not without a million playthroughs and just hoping to God that the game fucking decides to be nice to me. So no, I've opted for a continuous run of this game. I'm wondering whether I should talk about the game play and, you know, the basics of the game, the game style. Just because I'm assuming whoever's watching this has already played this game and is just interested in seeing something new being done with it. But not that it's really all that new. I mean, this is... I'm essentially playing the Famicom version of this game, which actually does not have continues. Yeah, the Famicom version of this game does not have continues. Unless you type in a cheat code, of course. I forget what that cheat code is, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be playing this game without continues. And I hope to God I can do it. One thing I'm going to do, this is like maybe take 2, I think. I lost a continue in like the 6th level in the last take, and so I'm trying again. I'm hoping I don't miss talking about the certain things that I was talking about there, because it was actually a pretty good commentary-wise. It's a damn shame I missed it. Ooh! Oh, that was really close. Yeah, I gotta... Okay, that's... that was the result of me jumping around too much, and I gotta stop doing that, because you are not safe as long as you're in the air. So here we are. We're already at the first boss. The reason you're not safe when you're in the air is because you can't control yourself in midair. And here I go talking about the basics, even though I just said I shouldn't be talking about that, but whatever. If I can't think of anything else to talk about, that's probably what I'll opt for, is just talking about what the game is like to play. I guess for anybody who happens to have never played this game before. So yeah, you can't control yourself in midair, and that's one of the main reasons this game... well, there are a few reasons this game is so damn difficult. That's one of them. You can't control yourself in midair. That's probably the third biggest reason. The second biggest reason is because you can only take 2 hits. Once you lose your armor, you are in your underwear, as you saw in the intro. And once you take a hit after that, you're dead. You die. You just turn into a pile of bones on the fucking ground. So, ain't fucking around in that department. You don't have a life meter like you did in Mega Man. So, so I'm actually approaching one of the hardest fucking parts of the game here. Is this section here? It's much like the Medusa and Knight thing in Castlevania 1, basically the hallway up to the Grim Reaper. It's kind of like that. You got a up and down waving pattern from the birds, and you got these other guys that you gotta kill in between them, which take a truckload of freaking hits. And the trick to this whole area, I've noticed, I've come up with a trick, and that is to make sure you only take on one enemy at once. Like, manipulate the respawn timers of the bird, which is constant. It's not going to change on you. So that you'll take on a bird, and then immediately after that, engage an ogre, so that you'll be fighting him without having to fight another bird. And yeah, it's quick. I mean, you got to do this all within a very quick span of time. And yeah, basically just, yeah, like, I don't know. You gotta really like play the game a lot in order to understand how to do things in it, and eventually you'll get it if you practice a lot. But no, I mean, they made this game just balls to the wall, freaking difficult, and that's how it was marketed. I mean, it was no accident that this game is as hard as it is. Now you can see why I was dreading doing this LP. It's because of how fucking hard this game is. Okay. Oh, I gotta hurry. Alright. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's the boss. The boss of level 1 was one of those. The boss of level 2 is two of those. And as you saw, the first one jumped over me. That is the only time you'll ever see one of those bosses do that. It's at the end of level 2, and the sole reason they did that was to sandwich you in between the two ogres. Okay, so I've already got my daggers, so I don't have to farm for them here. I'm actually very happy I got the daggers as early as I did. Otherwise I might have some trouble, mostly with the ogres. Yeah, this level is where it starts. I mean, it started getting difficult at the ogres and birds, but right about here is where it starts getting clinically insane. I'm serious. This level, in the first level, at the end of the first checkpoint, you saw a red Aramer, and that was placed there to set the tone for the whole game. A lot of people don't figure out how to do that red Aramer, and therefore never even progress, period, in anywhere, any time in this game. They just kind of give up in frustration because it always takes them right back to the beginning of the game if they die there. Oh, careful. I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of these guys. This is number 2. I take the path I take for this level causes me to have to take on 4 of these guys, and I guess I should explain the strategy I use for the Aramers, which helps me to take on them at least relatively consistently. I don't know a fully consistent strategy for them, but what they do is, okay, their attack pattern works kind of like this. They descend toward the ground first. Oh, that was stupid. I already have my armor, so I don't have to go get it, but I think since I touched the tile, it spoils the tile. Okay. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay. So the Aramers, when they're attacking you, they sort of attack at an angle, and that's important to know. They have a dive and then a lunge. So, dive, lunge. When they lunge, they always go right after the spot in the spot you're at when they begin their lunge. So the trick is to be in the air for that. That way, they sort of sail above your head when they're doing their lunge, because you'll be on the ground by the time they start doing that. And so it just winds up being a down-up sort of pattern. I don't know, just give it some practice. You should be able to do it. I mean, just kind of, as soon as they start descending, that's when you jump. And then, hopefully they'll attack your highest jump point, and you'll be down on the ground when they actually reach you, so they won't touch you. Okay, level 4. This level, I don't know why, but this level can kill me. I'm bad at these platforms, and you know, platforming is usually my frickin' strong suit in gaming. I consider myself a platformist in gaming, but these platforms tend to fuck me up sometimes. I don't know what it is about them. And there's some more platforming to deal with in the later half of this level. But they're at least consistent. You don't have to deal with randomness during this. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, well, looks like I'm going back. I went down there to get that extra life. Did I even explain that? No, I didn't. There's extra lives in this level that they look exactly like what I just grabbed over there. Down there, I mean. They're just kind of like this Arthur head on a stick. Anyways, I'm getting those because it's a continuous run, and I want to get all the lives I can. Otherwise, you wouldn't even need them. If you're using continues, don't even bother, because there's no punishment for continuing in this game. None at all. None whatsoever. Yeah, you respawn at the checkpoint that you were last at, and yeah, it's the same as losing a life. So yeah, there's no reason to fret about that. But of course, that's oh shit! I shouldn't have done that, man. I shouldn't have done that. All right, yeah, you see what it is. I mean, when you jump too much in this game, when you're in the air, you are defenseless for the most part. for oncoming things that come at you in a way that your projectiles can't touch. Alright, let's see if I can beat this guy without freaking taking a hit, because I'm gonna have to. Because I've got no fucking... Oh, thank you, God. Alright. Whew.